Okay, not a picture this time. Excuse the the whole persona here today. Um, I wanted to just share with you that I have officially been active for 1 hour. Ooh, apparently I'm exhausted. 1 hour, 5 minutes. There we go. 3.1 miles. Yay! All right. Why is that significant? Why is that significant? So, on this retreat, I've had a breakthrough. I am very thankful for this breakthrough, and I am excited to share it with you. So, this is how it went down. Yesterday, after I got my video posted and everything like that, I was in the afternoon, and I'm like, okay, I need a mind break. I need some gas. I need some fill up. I need some mental information that will help me kind of like just kind of put things back simple, right? So I don't know how many of you have watched the Think and Grow Rich movie, The Legacy. If you do, like this, it was so important to me yesterday. Because of course, it literally reflects everything that I want to do on this retreat, right? Get things in order, get my mind right, get focused on what it is my goal is, what are my intentions, everything. And so I'm gonna share with you a little bit. You're gonna have to give me some grace here for this, because the camera is going to be moving around for a minute while I get a couple of these things organized so I can share them. So this is kind of, I'll show you this. Excuse all the noise behind me, but it is also kind of one of these things that needs to happen, I guess. Okay. Now, many of you know and have heard of the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So this movie is all about putting those steps into action. How do you actually accomplish, master, and then move on to that kind of stuff? So one of the things that caught my attention was riches are in everything, not just money. Now, I don't remember who said that on the movie. You're going to have to watch it to find out. And because honestly, yes, I want to give them credit, but I would rather have you watch the movie and get your stuff out of it, because what you get out of it is going to be different than what I got out of it, just because of where I'm at in this particular journey. They talked about how scientifically it has been proven that the law of attraction is real. That was amazing. And they used that Dr. Emoto's water thing as kind of the example, but they did it a little bit different, which was very interesting. And so the question I wrote down was, what is the experience in your water? So they were showing the water before, when it was just like feeling okay, and then after a strong emotion of madness or whatever, and how the different molecule was formed, and how when you had just a regular emotion and then a very strong emotion of like happiness, then what it looked like was organized lines, and it was so cool. And I thought, this is something that is very important, because this is what we all struggle to get our mind right about. And so there's this my notes are kind of all over the place, but so I'm doing a few things here. What I did was I, of course, wrote down South Pass Elevation Network. What is that to me? And what it is it's my location of South Pass Wellness. It is my Facebook group, South Pass Wellness, and also South Pass Elevation Network. And then it's also, of course, my YouTube channel, right? What do I want it to do? the YouTube channel, like, of course, I want it to be encouragement, example, tutorials, and also to include, right? We all have this sense that we want to belong to something. And that's one of the things that I want this particular YouTube channel to also accomplish. While, of course, being informative about what it is that I do and why I do it, which is the emotion code, body wraps. And now my newest thing is the ultrasound cavitation, body contouring. We are starting to see great results with that. And what I'm going to be doing is I will put together a video. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I will get it done. Of an 8-week session of body wraps and body contouring. One, so that you can see what the process looks like, and so that you can see the results. Because, you know, of course, the body wraps and the ultrasound cavitation are things to help you stay motivated. They are not the weight loss solution. They are to help you keep focused on reaching your goal. That's why I like them. Now, I had went to a doctor in Idaho, and I had them fax all my lab results to my chiropractor because, like, I really enjoy my chiropractor, and, like, we just discuss a lot of health, natural health solutions and things like that. And this doctor or this medical provider in Idaho is also the same way. Natural remedies, tinctures, that kind of thing. And also, you know, just a few manipulations of different things so that you can feel better. I enjoy that. I feel like my body responds best to that than synthetic medications. Although I am on levothyroxine for my thyroid. But with that being said, you know, the one thing she said to me was, well, you know, because I'm like, what happens if there's a supply chain interruption? You know, I have to take my levothyroxine. Like, it's mandatory now. And what if that never what if they run out? What if I can't get it? She's like, oh, well, you just go get some pig thyroid and grind that up and take it. Oh, okay. First of all, you know, somebody will be mad if I just go butcher a pig for their thyroid. But then the thought occurred to me, I guess I could go ask a butcher when they butcher pigs if I could have the thyroid, what they would charge for that. But then again, how do I take it? All right. So there's some information that I'll be finding out along the way. I don't know. Maybe we'll go that route. But one of the things that happened is when I was expressing my concerns about my physical well-being, she gave me a plan. And that plan consisted of me walking 1 hour a day for 4 days a week. When I got back, I did that. Did that for 2 weeks straight. And then I fell off the wagon. And so today, because of watching this movie yesterday and getting back on track, then I went for that walk today. I went for my walk. I was active for 1 hour and 5 minutes because literally that is how much I had my phone on me. I was happy to see that I had walked 3 miles. That was great. And you know, it was fine. Am I tired? Yes. But I know that it will get easier. That's the biggest part that I want to really push here, is today was the hardest day. You know, my kids, they listen to Jocko, and my son Max he's all like, you know, Jocko says, he was asked the question, how do I learn how to run better? And his reply was, run. You're not going to get any better if you don't start. And that brings me to a point that this Think and Grow Rich movie said. If you want to be, do. So when we're looking at this stuff, then that is what we're going to do. So I may be posting a lot more video content over the next couple of days. just because I want to get this structure out there and have this start moving forward. I hope that you'll enjoy this process with me, and I hope that you will start doing. And to quote Pain and Gain, if you've ever seen that movie, there's this motivational speaker and he says, do be a doer, don't be a don'ter. And so with that, it is time to find the happiness in all things. I want to really enjoy what I do, and I do enjoy helping people. I do enjoy seeing them break through and work through issues that have been plaguing them. I enjoy watching their faces when they see that they've lost 1/4 of an inch off their hips with one body wrap. Now, results may vary. I must throw that in there. But like, it's amazing to see that encouragement and excitement back in their world. So what is it that you want to accomplish? Put some things in the comments. Let me know. Let's get that conversation happening. And I look forward to participating in that conversation with you. And then we will be seeing you, of course, again soon.